What's up, y'all? This is Sean for W with today's episode of Betting and Sweating. It seems as if since the last time I made some picks, my colleagues have gained some ground on me. So it is time for me to lock in, get focused, and help you get this bread. For my 1 point pick, which is a spread money line or total, I'm going with under 233.5 points in this game. The Knicks are on a back-to-back and playing their third game in 4 nights, and they expended a lot of energy in that furious comeback that fell short last night in Boston. So I expect some tired legs, and that usually lends to an under. For my second pick, which is the 2-point bet, which is the op bet, I'm going with LaMelo Ball under 27.5 points and assists. He's actually gone under this number in 7 of his last 8 games that he's played, and he's on a bit of a minutes restriction still. So I feel very confident about this number going under. For this 3-point bet, which is a parlay, I'm going with Josh Hart over 5.5 assists and Mikal Bridges over 1.5 steals. Now, the steals, that's not the part I'm worried about here because Mikal Bridges, the last time Mikal Bridges had less than 2 steals in the game was November 19th. Today is December 3rd. Now, Josh Hart, you're wondering, Josh Hart over 5.5 assists. Well, guess what? He's hit this number in 6 of his last 10 games. And the last time they played Charlotte, about a week ago, he had 7. So, Josh, if you hold up your end of the bargain, I'm sure Mikal will hold up his end of the bargain, and this parlay will cash. For the home run bet, I'm going back to Josh Hart over 7.5 points in the first quarter. I looked, and this is a very juicy number for a number that Josh Hart has hit in 4 of his last 5 games, including the last time they played Charlotte. He had 11 first quarter points. So that's my home run bet for tonight. For my 5-point bet, which is my best bet, I'm going with Karl-Anthony Towns under 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, you're probably wondering why I will pick an under with Karl-Anthony Towns, especially with the rebounds he's been getting. Well, he's going under this number in 4 of his last 5 games, 8 of his last 10, and 15 of the 20 games he's played this year. You cannot get any more of a best bet. That's something that has happened 75% of the time through the NBA season so far. Be sure to check out my out-of-town bets, including that player prop, which I think you're going to get a really good number. But what bets do you have going on tonight? Download the Fanatic Sportsbook app and tell us what your best bet is for tonight's game.